Hi world, this is Tina from TinaHeals.com, and today I'm speaking to you about an Aries ascendant, a Gemini moon and a Gemini sun. So let's get straight to it. Let us understand the ascendant sign and the moon and the sun, and then we progress from there. So the degree of the zodiac rising in the eastern side of the horizon at the moment of your birth is your ascendant degree, and the sign on which this falls is of course your rising sign, right? And you have your rising sign in Aries. Your ascendant, whatever degree that is in, is also very important. So according to Jung, we wear a mask. Okay, it is the Jungian scholar Frida Fordham actually said that the mask is like a persona. It is how we interact with the world. Okay, when you walk into a room, it is your ascendant sign people notice, not your sun sign. You may only know about your sun sign, but astrology is very complex and multi-layered. Your ascendant is the first touch point your soul makes when it incarnates into 3D. Your ascendant is how you look. Your ascendant is how the world perceives you. Your ascendant is who you are. Okay, and the moon sign is very different from the ascendant. It's who you are when that mask comes off, when the persona is stripped bare of all embellishments. The moon is also, of course, yin, introverted side of you, the feminine side of you. It is your mother. It is how you connect, how you emote. It is your intuitive body. It is your feeling body. It's your thoughts and emotions and feelings, you know. And as I said, having your moon in Gemini is not easy because it's probably one of the most difficult placements for the moon. Yes, Scorpio is hard, but the Gemini moon is very conflicted. Think of the two twins in Gemini, Castor and Pollux, the higher self and the lower self. There is always this duality that is being played out in Gemini. And you have a Gemini sun, so you have a double Gemini signature. So it's very important to understand Gemini karma for you. Sun is the father. It's your will, your the alchemy you can create, your goals, your ambitions, the yang and extroverted part of you. Okay. So Aries, after the 30th degree of Pisces, which is the degree of archetypalization, the soul comes in to Aries with a mini Big Bang, and you're ready to start things anew. You're ready for new adventures. You're ready to feel, to experience new things. Maybe not necessarily feel. That is not the realm of Pisces, of Aries. That's the realm of Pisces. But Aries is hard energy. It's dry energy. So it's not very empathic and very. It does not connect easily. So now, according to eminent astrologer Stephen Forrest, the goal of Aries is enlightened selfishness. Okay, because Aries is all about me. But this me energy signature needs to understand how we can work with all people. How can me become we? I think is a big soul karma of Aries. And Aries is ruled by Mars, fiery Mars. So red is your color. Aries rules the head. So you have very prominent eyes, piercing eyes, very prominent chin, high cheekbones. Your eyes can be, as I said, very adventurous. You know, these eyes, not the deep Scorpio eyes, but the Aries eyes full of mischief, full of, you know, this yearning to experience. Because, as I said, it's the first sign of the zodiac, it's the infant of the zodiac, it's cardinal, it's fire. Cardinality always brings about shift and change and flux. So Aries energy is not new to this cardinality, this change, this temporal nature of reality. It understands it. Whether you accept it or not, as an Aries ascendant, I don't know, but this is something you have to live with. Again, Gemini, very much the sign of change and flux, because all air signs are very dual. You talk about Libra, which is cardinal air, you talk about Aquarius, fixed air signs are dualistic. Look at the glyph of Gemini, you know, the twins. It's dualistic. You can have two faces. People can think you have two faces. Gemini moon, you don't interact one-on-one. I mean, even if you do, you tend to get bored very easily and you don't want to settle down. Gemini moon people are probably similar to Sagittarius. These two, you don't want to settle down. Even Aries. So commitment could be an issue with you, of course, remember that. Now, you are, you know, if you have lost your path, then always come to your authentic self. Whatever authentically feels good to you, do that. But remember always to keep in touch with your compassionate side, your yin side, because both these signs are masculine. And Aries is a lot of testosterone. Even women, Aries women, they tend to have shorter hair, very, you know, penetrating eyes, deep eye. Not deep, but you know what I mean, that, you know, I'm a leader and I know it. Aries is the leader. It is the pioneer of the zodiac, the change bringer. Okay, and Sun is of course exalted in Aries, a very powerful position for the Sun, but you don't have your Sun. You have your Sun in Gemini. Sun does quite well in Gemini also. Gemini is the realm of Mercury, which is all about communication. So having your moon and your sun conjunct in Gemini, I mean, it could be a white conjunction, it could be an exact conjunction depending on the degrees, but that means you definitely want to experience new things and you will be able to communicate it to the world. Gemini suns and moons are known to be communicators of some sort. And with this Aries energy, you're definitely about to start new things. But remember, both Gemini and Aries not good with completions. So this is something you've got to work with, completions. Okay, Aries ascendant, you have ruddy complexion. Remember, ascendant is how you look. Ruddy complexion, more masculine features, even for women. More, you need to work out, okay? You definitely need to work out. If you have an ill-aspected ascendant lord, that is Mars, you can have fragile hair, you can have gum, your gums can be sensitive, gum and teeth problems. You can even have eye problems. A lot of Aries people wear glasses, okay? So, you just probably love putting shades on or some kind of, you know, headgear, because here again, Aries ascendant, your head is a very important part of your identity. Okay. Now, and yeah, you do have narrow noses. Aries, narrow noses, thinnish lips. So even remember, thin lips, a sign of cruelty. So don't be cruel. With Gemini and Aries, I would suggest grounding. Touching base with your center. If you cannot emotionally relate to people, it's all right. Every day is a new day and you can try again. There could be something that can bind you to people, not in a superficial way, but you can go deep. Okay? Of course, depends on your Mercury, Venus, Mars, but don't be anxious. Having an Aries ascendant, Virgo is your 6th house, so you know, Virgo is again the realm of Mercury, so anxiousness, you know, problems and stuff. So be, you know, you just want to be judgmental and harsh and critical. Don't be. Don't let stress get the better of you. Exercise, exercise, exercise. I always suggest that you exercise. Okay? Be careful of impulsiveness, restlessness, impatience, road rage. Be careful of with difficult aspects to your Mars and also Saturn and Pluto. Be careful of violence, you know, fights, any kind of guns, machinery, accidents, okay? You may even be prone to acne if you have a difficult Mars in there, right? Now, with an Aries ascendant, you're definitely, it is about a change of direction, okay? That's when the soul comes into incarnation again. Even Gemini is a change of direction, because all Gemini wants to do is go to different directions. So find your base, find yourself. You can be running around losing money, wasting time if you're not careful with this energy, okay? Now, so that was pretty much a bit about Gemini moon and Gemini sun. So interestingly, you can be suited to political life because you have a 10th house. You have a third house sun. So yes, you have a third house moon and sun conjunct, and I was thinking something else. I said 10th house, but you have a third house sun and moon conjunction, which is definitely powerful because you're feminine, masculine, seeping through the sign of Gemini. Communicate. Third house is all about communication. It is the realm of Gemini. So go out there, conquer new vistas. But remember, understand the word conquer is not always about violence and rampant abuse. It's also about sharing and caring and growing together. That's something I think the Aries energy needs to understand. So I hope you liked this video. Sub and thumbs up, and leave a comment for me, and check out my body of work, and don't forget to visit my website www.dinahil.com.